Alright, so here's a before of this strange looking yard art thing. This is just after a quick wash to get off the dirt and excessive rust. And then this half of the base I've gone over with emery cloth and wiped off, and then this is what it looked like before. So not too bad. The back stuff came off pretty easy. And I don't really know, I mean, obviously you see the weld tacks, but I don't know like what this, if it was like from a paint or something, or the texture of whatever was here. I don't know what that is, but nothing chalk paint won't cover up, I guess. But yeah, lots of rust. I'm gonna try to get most of that off and see what happens. So here's a before. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with this guy. And I can't think of, offhand, I can't think of any birds I know of that have like antennas. So maybe this is an alien creature? I don't know. This was in the side yard of the Hermy House. I don't know where it came from, who made it, how long he's been out there, but I'm gonna try to give him a new do, a new style, a new cover. And like, I don't know, what color do you paint a bird with antennas? This may be the ultimate test for any Sloan paints, right? Maybe, I don't know. I guess scissors for a mouth, that could be problematic. Oh yeah, and by the way, it does rock. And when it was out there, it had an additional weight on the bottom, so maybe the wind here was making it rock too much. I don't know. It just toggles. So look right there, it just hangs in. So maybe I could adjust that somehow to make it so it doesn't move as easily. And I'm not really sure what to do about the rock here. Like how to get in there. I guess this I'll just gloss to keep the rock, let the rock be a rock, and then like this, painting this is gonna be awkward. But it seems like this should be a different color than this maybe. I don't know. And then should the little, I don't know. See, this is all rock here too. Well, we'll see. I don't know if it has a name. End before. Okay, here's the base. And this has been sanded and vacuumed up the dust. The top and the bottom as best I could. So it's pretty rough. I thought about taking it down more, but I don't really think I need to. It's just decorative. And what I think I'm gonna do first off is we're gonna do the whole thing right here with Dixie Belle Slick Stick. So that'll give us sort of a whitish, so that the other colors will kind of pop more. And this might just cover, you know, bring it up lighter a little bit. Then I think we're gonna kind of do a mix here. Certainly no chalk paint brand loyalty, just kind of what I got. So I'm thinking for the base, we're gonna use this bluish mineral, darkish pro blue. And then for the feetsies, we're gonna use this reddish. For the legs, we're gonna do Annie's Nice blue. And then for the fuzzy stuff, which I hit with a wire brush and try to get it as clean as I could, I think for the fuzzies, we're gonna go crazy and use this electric lime. Just kind of mesh it in there over the white slick stick. Might be kind of interesting. Just kind of have to like jot that in with, I guess, the big round brush. So those will be our colors. We'll just repeat the same up above. I want the beak is gonna be the graphite from Annie Sloan. And then the tail, I guess, will be a combination of the red and the green, just kind of make him a really funky looking bird, because he is a really funky looking bird. And then I guess the antenna still we have to figure out. Maybe this would be the lime green too, that makes sense. Red eyes. So anyway, that's the game plan. I guess next step on here, I'll go ahead and put on a layer of the slick stick and let that dry while I get this other one all prepped and sanded. It's super hot, so I mean I think it'll be fine put the lipstick on today and paint tomorrow maybe. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good surface to paint. I don't really think I need this so much as I want to brighten up the color. So, and then maybe also get rid of this, see, because that, even with the cloth and the vacuum, it's still, so I think that might be good. Or it might not, we'll see. No name, we'll think about that. Okay, so before we lay on the slick stick, we are going to use the Dixie Belle White Lightning. This is the cleaner stuff, and I've got it here diluted, and we got the gloves on. So we'll give it a spray and a wipe, and that should get rid of the remaining of that red, icky stuff. And I think I might go ahead and take this back outside, spray it down with White Lightning, and then hose it down a couple of times, really make sure I can get it as clean as possible. Probably help it for the long term, especially on the bottom where it's difficult to get in. Probably the best route, so I think I will go do that. Okay, here's after being hosed down with the Dixie Belle. Put it in the sun for about 5 seconds to dry. Is that still? Nope, we're okay. Looks pretty good, actually. Let's do this. What do we get? A little bit. What can you do? So we'll let that dry. It's about, let's see, it's 9 a.m. and about 100 degrees, so yeah, I'll give it a couple of minutes. So here it is in its temporary home, still nameless, but looking a little bit better. And I should add, I spaced on filming it, but after all the chalk paint had dried for a few days, I laid on a layer of Dixie Belle clear coat, gloss on the bottom, flat on the top. And I laid way too thick on the bottom. You can't really see from here, but after time I might go and sand a little bit. But the top part looks a lot better because it was flat, not gloss, and a lot thinner. But so I'm gonna let it weather there for a little bit, and then we'll put it somewhere more permanent.